Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Are you, forgot what I was going to say. Oh, you know how this works. I just want to remind you that if it doesn't make any sense now, something's just keep it in mind because they never waste a message. So you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. But he's mad at me. It's not the first time I've had my ass eaten out by one of them. I get my ass eaten out for my desk being cluttered, all kinds of things. He's mad at me because he wanted me to do this on Valentine's Day. And I don't know, I got tied up, had a couple other readings to do, and I kept being nudged to jump you ahead. And I thought, nope, nope, not going to do it. So he's giving me one of those looks, like scowling at me. So he makes, I never can do this right. He makes the heart with his hands. Damn it. That's a piss poor heart. And that's for you. But he's still giving me the mean mug. That's for me. He'll get over it. I hope. He's I'm pretty sure you have at least a couple of little girls. I don't know what they look like. But he's showing one that's got longer. It doesn't look straight, looks wavy. I'm going to say blonde, at least light colored hair. And he stroking her hair, stroking her hair. And don't get creeped out by it. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Unless it scares the hell out of her. So if you see her and she's kind of like knocking a bug off or something, he's doing it very gentle. She may not even feel it, but it's a good energy. He's got a positive energy. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. There's nothing heavy or dark or anything. It's totally full of love. Well, I can't even tell how old she is. Younger. But he kind of reaches out towards another one. I don't know how many you have. Reaches out towards another one, but it's this one he's sticking close to. I don't know if she's having a harder time. And he's just trying to share his love energy with her and soothe her. I don't know if I've told you, but when we pass and we transition to the other side, I call it, they peel us like an onion. They cleanse us of all the heavy, negative things that weigh us down here on earth, not our body, the energy, the heavy energy things. And they kind of peel it off of us like an onion until we're light and bright. So he doesn't have any of those feelings that he had before he left, if that makes sense, because those were all kind of heavy. He says, and they were mine. Not yours, not mom's, not, I want to say another female with probably an A name. We stink at names, so don't hold me 100% to the A. I want to say like an Ashley or something like that. I don't know why we stink at names now, never used to. And I make it worse every time I say it, I know I do. So, okay. He says you are a warrior. WARIOR, warrior. I have to spell it sometimes. My teeth don't work so good. And it sounds like I'm saying something. Ooh. Something wrong with my teeth. He says, you're stronger than I gave you credit for. I'm so happy that you were mine. And he kind of bows his head down, like, not in shame, but more like, kind of like in reverence. But not really, that's not the right word either. A little bit of reverence, but more like he's sorry he didn't give you enough credit. Okay, he's showing somebody. Now, I don't honestly know what you look like, but I don't think it's you. But he could just be animating this. It could be about you. Could just be animating this. Since I don't know what you really look like. I think you live around here, but so of course, Kansas, getting ready to snow and ice again tomorrow, supposedly. But he's showing somebody where their feet literally come out from under them in the snow and ice, and you crash. Don't know if this is somebody you watched do this, or you're going to see somebody do this, or if this is you that did this already one of the other days when it was icy, or if you just really need to be careful tomorrow. I don't know. He's not saying if this is a past thing or something coming. So if you got any cleats, put them on your feet. Still forget to get mine out of the drawer. That does me a lot of good. Okay, he's showing a house, the inside of a house. It has like a vaulted ceiling. And I can't tell if this is like the back door or the front door room. Or the front, there's a door that you come in and you see the vaulted ceiling. So whether you come in the front door and you look out to the family room and there's a vaulted ceiling, or this is at the front door, I can't tell. He's not saying why he's showing this. There's always a reason. Whether he's just validating that he knows about this house, he's been in this house. Honestly, can't tell. And I can't make him tell me. Something about a house he's familiar with. Okay, he says that you have smelled him. Doesn't smell like cologne. This is not BO. This is a manly, musky smell. It's not body odor, but it's a healthy, manly smell. I don't know how to describe it. And it's like he walked by and you just, a lot of time, most of the time, it just kind of come up in front of your nose, just a little whiff of it. But this is almost like his whole body walked by. So there was a lot of it. You may not have smelled it very strong, but it's almost like you could smell it walk by. So know that that was him. And then when you get something like that, it's an earthy smell. I don't know what he did for a living. It's not like a gasoline smell or smoke. So know when you get these signs, make sure you validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. Give him permission if you want that. He keeps going to a kitchen window. It's like a window over a sink or something. and he's pulling the curtains apart. Even if the curtains aren't together, they don't look like they're together. Sometimes they show me exact, sometimes they just give me a rough idea. And he's pulling the curtains apart and looking out the window, almost sticking his nose right up to the window. So if you have curtains in your kitchen, doesn't have to be over the kitchen sink. I know this sounds really vague. It just depends on how they show it to me. But that's the way he's showing it. Over the kitchen sink, pulling the curtains wider apart and sticking his nose. So look for nose prints on the window and look for the curtains to be moving, no matter what kind of curtains you have. Usually it's a very slight something. Again, validating. Let him know you know that's him. Most of them try not to scare the hell out of you. They don't want you to think your house is haunted. Like I've said before, people have me come over and cleanse their house, and they go, my house is haunted. I go, yeah, no, it's just grandma. Just grandma popping in, checking on you. My ghost hunting friends don't like me saying that. That's usually what's in the houses. I've seen very few things evil when I go into houses. Anyway, okay, this is kind of weird. He's showing. Oh, if this happens, you're going to have to tell me. He's showing you like putting on a pair of shoes. And you put your foot into the shoe and there's something in there. Now, he's showing me a dead mouse. Maybe you're just going to find a dead mouse. Maybe you've got a mouse running around you're trying to kill. But he's showing it in the shoe. You start to put your foot in the shoe. You feel something. You pull your foot back out and there's something in your shoe. So maybe it's something as gross as a dead mouse. I don't know. Yuck. That's not nice. Okay, he mentions one of the girls recently having rats in their hair. I don't mean rats like the mouse he was talking about. I don't mean four-legged rats. I mean, like knots in their hair that was hard to get out, tangled up. I think he's trying to validate that he knows and that it is him. He says, yes, I am happy that you're moving on with your life. I don't expect this to hold you back, hold you down. I am very happy that you're moving on. I expect you to move on. Nothing's going to make you forget it. But it's part of life. And I will say that I haven't seen one yet that goes, no, you have to stay stuck there. You have to remember me. You have to do, they don't. Once we get there, our whole attitude changes. We don't have all that heavy crap from Earth. They want all of their loved ones, all of them want their loved ones here, left behind, to be happy and to have a full life. There's no jealousy, anger, none of those heavy feelings. So he says, don't be afraid to get pretty and put your best foot forward. There's no problem. Your wish is my command. For certain things up to a point. But don't be afraid to go make yourself happy. And being very solemn about it. You are a wonderful person. And I am apologizing for some of the things I said. It was anger in me, not really, it was directed at you, but not really about you, if that makes sense. I know what he's talking about. I don't think I need to elaborate. I think you'll know. He says, fly high, my girl. Make the little ones happy. They need you to fly high for them to fly. Don't forget that I love you. Been very serious, very solemn. And with that, he's leaving. Just very solemn, sad. Not solemn like sad, just not super serious, just quiet, serene. Feels very calm, cool, collected. Deliberate with his intentions. With that, he's leaving. Much love to you, my dear. Sorry I didn't get it done on Valentine's Day. I got in trouble. Much love to you, Breana Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.